Hello everyone. In this session, we will look at Java operators. So, okay, yeah, operators is one of the concept in Java. Suppose like Java operators. Suppose if you want to perform any arithmetic operations, I mean operators mainly to perform operations between variables and the values. We already saw variables and values. So we can perform operations between them. And there are different types of operators supported in Java. So one is arithmetic operators, assignment operators, comparison operators, and logical operators. So in mathematics, like in general, we know there are operators like to do addition, we have plus, to do subtraction, minus, multiplication, division, modulo, increment, decrement. So these are maybe new to you, but yeah, the concept is same. Like plus plus means it will increment the variable by one value, or like variable, the value of the variable, and minus minus for decrementing. And assignment operators is like when you want to assign a value to a variable, we can use equal to. Plus equal to means it will increment, and yeah, this is the final outcome. So similarly, small, this is a short notation for this operation. So left shift, right shift, not equal to. So these are all different operators. For now, yeah, we'll take few examples. You can, the main idea is like you should have some idea on operators and what are different types of operators. Anytime you can go and learn like in detail of each usage. And comparison operator, this is mainly to compare the values. If both the values are same, that time we have to use equal to. If both are not equal, we have to use this keyword like this notation, and greater than, less than. So yeah, and logical operators, it's like two conditions we can apply. Like suppose abundant means if two conditions we want to check. One is yeah, we will take example and see how it works. Okay, let's start with operators. Okay, let's create new class uh, for operators demo. Okay, so we will start with okay, before going into this, we need to understand the syntax, uh, how we should, the syntax of operators. Like operators is a symbol, that is for sure, and how to apply operators. So operator alone cannot be applied. So we should have a variables or values. I mean, at the end, the value is assigned to variable, so it is applicable to variables and values between. Okay, so arithmetic operators can apply between variables and values. Okay, so for example, arithmetic operators. Okay, let's start with addition. So in order to perform addition, so either directly we can put between. values, or we can do between variables also. For example, we declare number one variable with 10 and number two with 20, and we can do addition operation between these two. Means, yeah, this is the syntax for addition operator. And similarly for subtraction, like minus can be used, and Java will understand minus as subtraction, and it will perform the subtract operation, and it will also tell the like the compiler or the JVM or the computer. So these are, it will convert into low level language so that the computer will perform the operation. So similarly we have multiplication, division, modulo operator to get the remainder. So these are all different operations we have. So it's not just always between values or always between variables. We can also perform between number and value also. So not necessarily, okay. And we can also perform between like that is based on our need, how we want to do operations. So we get the result here like sum. Suppose we want to add sum plus some interest. So, so for example, in real time example, so suppose, so generally a principal and sum, or like we can also do like interest calculation. So P is a principal, T is the term, how many um, months, and yeah, or for a rate, how much rate you are charging. So we'll take this example, and same thing we can print also, like okay, let's declare uh, a variable for principal. Okay. Principal is suppose 10,000 rupees. So this is integer, and then we have terms. How much? So the term will be 12 months. That means 1 year. Then rate. Rate will be it will be a decimal value. So for that purpose, we are taking double. So the rate here is suppose 1.5. Let's say if we take, then what we are doing, we will get the result. So the result will can be a decimal value because of the rate interest. So we can keep and also we are performing this divide operation. Divide can give, okay, let's for now. So for example, result we say. So result equal to PTR by 100. So principal multiplication, term multiplication, and the rate. So we are telling like we have this parenthesis. This is also syntax of Java to differentiate grouping the result, like become 100. So and the result will be double because we are doing the division, so it can give decimal values. So in this case, you can see operators. I mean, we are telling the computer, like the processor, to first compute this and then do this because we are grouping like this, and we can also group like this also. Like we can tell like between So it will go first internal, like uh, it will do the first, and then it will go for the outer parenthesis. So inner parenthesis, inner group will take the highest priority. So we will see the priority also. But for now, yeah. Okay, let's print this. So in Java, within main method, each statement or each instruction or line should end with a semicolon. That is important. Otherwise, you will see syntax like compile time errors. I mean, you can see it will give error. So insert a colon to complete the block statements. Syntax error. Okay, let's run this. So for 10,000 rupees for 1 year, uh, with a rate of 1.55, so it is 1800. This is the interest amount. Okay, so total amount will be principal plus interest amount. So here we are combining the derived value and with the actual value. So you can see this is the actual like total amount we just calculated using very basic concepts, variables, data types, and then arithmetic operators to perform the based on our requirement. We can do, like in this case we use multiplication, division, and then addition. Okay, so I am just giving, like, leaving it to you to try out. Okay, let's try these two, increment decrement, how it works. So okay, so for example, generally x equal, suppose int x equal to 10 and y equal to, we want to say x plus 1. Okay, now okay. So when you say x plus plus, what it will do is it will increment the, if you print it. So what it does is it incremented the value. Okay, and if you see, this means x equal to x plus 1. So this is a short notation of like, we can also say, like, in this case, what do you think the value will be? It will become 10 only, because this is first returns x value and then increments. The incremented value we are not keeping anywhere, so that's why it is still giving 10. Suppose if you can do pre-increment also. That means first it will increment and assign the value, and then it will print there. So that is why we got this. We have a different use case for this like increment decrement operators. So we will look at them, like we'll get more understanding. But for now, yeah, you can just think like that. So x minus minus means it will decrement by 1. So always by 1. Okay, this is about arithmetic operators.